we doing, YouTube? If you guys know what day today is, you already know it is back testing Sunday. We are going to lock in today. And yeah, but beforehand, I was trying to upload a video beforehand to show my stats of the week, but it wasn't showing. So I'm just going to show it to you now. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I took some bad trades, have a good win percentage, but that's not the point. My profit factor is what I'm more so looking at. I didn't really have the best RR. I was basically taking a lot of losses, and my stops were not touching profit. So this is the week. Took a break even, took a loss. It was an A+ setup loss. Took a couple trades, but I won mainly on gold, and then the rest, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Here, mainly more break evens. This day was just a bunch of break evens, bro. And here, we took a loss in Ace session, and then after the loss, we took 2 break evens. So I'm not gonna lie, I was taking a lot of break evens. And as I was journaling, I was basically just journaling and like reflecting on some of the trades that I was taking, and I was like, okay, cool. So I don't know if I'm supposed to show my journal. I don't know if that's a problem, but I'm only gonna show like the break even. So don't even trip for real. This is only in the month of January. Every other month is different. So I was taking a bunch of break evens, and from every break even, I was like basically reflecting on suggestions on what I should really do. And here, this was really a great trade. This right here was one of the best trades that I had on the week. Honestly, no, I'm wrong. This right here was one of the best trades I had on the week, but I took it on the wrong asset. It was supposed to be NASDAQ, but I took it on ES. Similar to here, this is also a great trade going into the week, but unfortunately I did take it on ES and not NASDAQ. And after I did take it on NASDAQ, price started becoming very choppy, and I was being very impatient. So I'm not gonna lie, one thing I'm gonna tell myself moving forward into this following week is to not be impatient and to just lock in on my rules. And I know I could do all things, bro. I know I could do all things through God, and I know as long as I lock in, I will have a good week. This week, I'm only going to be focused on taking A+ setup trades, no matter the loss or the win. If I take a loss, I lose. If I take a win, I win. As long as it hits my area of break even, I don't want to keep manually closing. Manually closing means I'm just being a little simp and I'm being a bitch. And I don't want to be a bitch. I want to lock in. I want to prove to myself that I can really do this. So today, we're just going to be reflecting and doing last week's price action. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do last week's price action. We're going to look at last week's price action. We're going to look at how price action was moving. And we are just going to continue reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to help us become better as traders. So let's see areas that we could target. So as we currently see, we're now coming into this gap. All right, so this is beautiful. Hopefully you guys are having a blessed Sunday. After this, I'm going to go on a little walk. You know what I'm saying? Clear my mind, get my steps in going into the day. Trying to be as healthy as I can. Work on my fitness, work on my goals and whatnot. So marking out my highs. We're now coming into this gap. So I'm going to assume we're going to literally just dump into this gap first. Oh, so this is January 1st. Interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know why we just magically decided to come up like that. So let's see what happens. We have this gap here. Let's see what happens. This is not market open. Let's go. Wow. Damn. All this happened? Damn. Okay. So we just swept this high. Just swept this high. I'm gonna take it to the 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay. Are we inside of a high time frame PD array? I wouldn't say we are, but we definitely have. We didn't rebound into this, but I believe we did, honestly, in the daily. Yeah, we did. We came down. We're still inside of this gap, so I'm not really surprised. We didn't tap into this 4-hour, which is interesting. But we are consolidating above the high. We're not actually moving higher. We just inversed this gap here, and we just swept this high. So we could honestly look for some shorts if I'm being honest. Right? Stuff like this is where you really got to start looking and paying attention, because this could just mean that price is really looking to inverse. We just got to be patient and wait to find that, yeah, we just inversed that too. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay. What time is it? 7? All right, now we are hitting that 8 o'clock range. We are inversing a bunch of gaps, so honestly, we could really look for some shorts. Inverse this gap. This is good reaction right here. Oh my god, it's 9 o'clock right now. Okay, now we just reacted. We have a break even point, so we can go break even here if we could retrace back up. Ooh, 9:30. I'm looking for shorts. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, for sure. Let's see. We're probably rebalancing back into this range, so we could genuinely look for some shorts. We just need that candle confirmation. Good, we swept the high. If we're looking for shorts, we have to wait for our high to be swept. Good. Oh, and we swept that high too. So we just took 2 highs. Beautiful. So now what I want to see price inverse this gap. We inversed on the 1 minute, but I usually do not trade 1 minute. So let's wait for a better gap. Let's wait for a better inverse. I would assume we created a SMT, but who knows? Strong reaction. Good. I like that reaction right there. And we got a 5 minute. Yep, we got a 5 minute. That's beautiful. All right, look to go short. Stop loss will be above this high. Probably would bring it a little lower though. TP, honestly, I do want to see price come into this gap here, especially that range, but it's a likelihood we also cannot get that. So we'll see what happens, but let us see what happens. I didn't trade this day, so I don't really know too much about what happened, but we did sweep 2 highs. We swept 2 highs on right here, right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a very A+ setup trade. Very A+ setup trade. Let's go short. Put like 5 contracts. Stop loss up here. TP could be like right here type shit. Oh. Oh. So we have got stopped in profit. Where's my break even? I forgot what my break even was. I think it was like right here. This is my break even. And we got a candle close. Okay. Beautiful. 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 Okay. It's all on one candle. Could get some displacement back up, but we could. Let's see how we react to this 5 minute. If we inverse this 5 minute, we could honestly look to, oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's strong displacement to the downside. This could be our new swing high. Honestly, I don't even know how to do that, but it's whatever. I'll just... Alright, so TP was hit. That was a good trade. That was a very good trade. Very good. And now we're rebalancing into this 4-hour gap. So this is where I'm really looking to see what's going on here. Ooh, we shot down. Jeez. We could have been consolidating for all I know, but this gap, yep, as I expected. So going into the next day open, let's see what happens. What day is it? Sunday? No, I don't trade Sunday. Let's go to the next day open. And it kept me on Sunday. All right. So now I just wasted 2 other opportunities. Whatever, it's fine. But now looking at it, we could look for longs. I don't think this is something that I really acknowledge, but we could look for longs. We already took these highs, so I don't need to worry about that. Took these highs. That's yeah. So we gotta wait. I think we have to wait because we have to wait until all the way over here. So this is Monday. Monday around like 8. So let's just see what goes on here. What liquidity is being generated, and then Once it gets to our point, we'll be chilling and we'll worry about that. Okay, so we're choppy. Probably just gathering liquidity right now. All right, good. So now we're here just being very choppy. Obviously, we have to be choppy because we are coming out of these zones and we're moving into other zones like right here. So I'm not really surprised, you know what I'm saying? When we have big gaps like this, especially big gaps like this, price it's either two things. Price is either looking to displace into a low, and then once we come into that low, we're probably going to displace higher. Or, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be a little choppy because we're trying to break out this high. And once we break out this high, we're probably looking for longs. Okay, so we have these areas that we could target right here, right? Have this area right here, this area right here. You know what I'm saying? We have these two areas right here. And is one inside of a high time frame pre-array? Yes, if you look to the left, you see we have this right here. So we could probably look for a turtle soup. You know what I'm saying? If we do get a turtle soup, we could look for some shorts. But this is all about how price wants to move. I do not control the markets. I just react whenever I see my setup. You know, I think this could also be considered a gap. To be honest, I would. Yes, I should have looked at this then. Better. This looks way better. So boom, 4 hour daily gap right here. You know what I'm saying? Inside of a high time frame PDRA. If price is probably looking to come into this gap, I would not be surprised if we're looking to go long, honestly. So once market opens, we'll see what happens. 8 o'clock. Displace into this low 15-minute gap, respecting it. Boom, that's very beautiful. 8, yes, very beautiful. This gap was perfect, I'm not gonna lie, because we did sweep a low inside of this gap too. 9, 9:15. Beautiful, even better. So now we just came in, swept a low inside of this high again. Or not really. We didn't sweep a low, but we more so just came in and respected. Did we? I don't really like to look at this. This isn't really beautiful price action to me. I'd prefer to like wait for some type of candle confirmation. Usually I wait for a sweep of a low, but we don't really have that. But we do actually. I'm bugging. Going to 5 minute time frame. I think we created equal lows, or if we sweep the low, then we could look for potential long, but we have to go like then we would have to like look for like a lower time frame confirmation to go long again. So yes, we did sweep the low in the 5 minute time frame, which is beautiful. We have a 5 minute gap that create. This is the last 5 minute gap that created the move that displaced all the way up here. So honestly, we could definitely look for some longs. I don't even think I noticed that when I was trading that day. And what makes it even better is we're now rebounding off of this 15-minute gap, which we swept here, and then we displaced up higher for longs. So let's see if we can get like a candle confirmation. If we get like a 1 hour, 1 minute, 2 minute, whatever, 3 minute for inverse for value gap. If we can't get that, then I'm probably not looking for longs. Probably just gonna wait this out and just let price do what it has to do. Cause I don't see no gaps. We have this gap right here. I'd say wait for an inverse on this gap, but this is a 5 minute though. Okay, boom. We just displaced lower. We're coming out of this 5 minute gap. This could potentially be a break even for me, and this could be a potential target up here. But first thing I want to do, I want to look at how price is moving. Yeah, I don't know where we're coming out of. Oh, I think it might be this 3 minute gap. Then I'd have to see like an inverse or something. Personally, I have to see inverse. Like we'd have to inverse this teeny tiny gap right here if I'm looking to go long. Because we're coming out of a 3 minute. Okay, we just inversed. We could go long. Stop loss at this low, TP at the TP at this high. But I'd probably look to target all the way up here. Break even. Where's my break even? Break even is very close break even. But I do want to see a candle close above, so let's look to go long. I'm risking a little bit lighter only because choppiness. I don't really know how I feel. I actually don't know what happened, if I'm being honest with you. I really have no idea. But Okay. Did we get a candle close above on all time frames? No, we did not. We did not get it on the 5 minute, and I love 5 minutes usually where I love to see it because we do actually we inverse this 5 minute. Now that I notice it, we could just be looking to rebalance. Yup, looking to rebalance. Um, Coming into this 1 minute, respect the 1 minute. Very choppy price action. Swept this high. Not liking how price action is moving right now. It's not favoring us how I wanted to. We did get a candle close, so I could actually go break even now, just to give myself and save myself the risk. All right, good. This would be my first area, so I'd probably look to take a contract off right here. If you could take a contract off, then that would be beautiful. Edit. I want to take a contract off at partial at 25,489. 489.945. Beautiful. Take a partial off right there. If we even touch it, god damn, holy. Whatever, I'm just going. All right, took a contract off right there. Let's see what happens next. Just overly consolidating now that I'm looking at it. Hey, what time is it? It's like 11 already. I'm probably just going to go to the 15, see what happens. But as you see here, we're getting multiple rejections. All right, so we got stopped out. Hit break even. Let's go. Took a win, and then after price just wanted to break even. Let's move on to the next day. That was a very decent trade. I'm not gonna lie. That was the best. It was pretty mid. Wait, we're still in Monday? I thought I already finished Monday. What time was this? What? I traded again? Oh no, I'm bugging. Wait. Oh, this was Friday. Oh, bro, I must be clapped. I don't even smoke. That's crazy. Let's continue. Swept this low. Wouldn't be surprised if we're going higher. Whoa. Ah, damn it. God damn. Missed my opportunity. It's 9:42 already. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what we're doing today. Um, mm, well, as I already stated before, we swept these lows, right? And since we swept these lows, targets are probably going to be up here. So I'm probably looking to target up here, target up here. You know what I'm saying? Target up here. Just looking to target all these areas because not only that, like I said before, I still want to see price come into this daily for value gap. We already came into this daily for value. We have tapped into the daily for value gap. So if we could come in, sweep that liquidity, and then displace lower, that right there would be a beautiful trade. So we already inversed this 15-minute, or we already inversed this 1 hour. That's crazy. We inversed this 15-minute, but like I said before, I was looking for a sweep of these lows. We already got a sweep of these equal lows down here. We have a bunch of like resting equal lows over here, I would say. We could consider this as our support. Came down, took out the support, and now we're already displacing up higher. This would have been a good move if I caught it at 2 o'clock, but unfortunately, it's like past that time. So what I really want to see is we already displaced lower. I think I might as well miss the entry. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I missed an entry. Price came in here, so we have this. I'm bugging. Oh no, I'm about to say. So we came in, swept this low in the 5 minute for value gap. Came in, swept the low. Did we create an inverse? Yes, we did. We created multiple inverse for value gaps. Inverse twice, actually. So right here would be pretty decent of an entry. So I missed out on my entry right here, but I want to see what happens. Yeah, 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 as expected. I missed out on my entry, and that's okay. I got the chart on a little bit later, but that's okay. We do have a 1 minute gap right here. We have another 1 minute right here. I didn't notice none of this when I was trading this week. That's crazy. I didn't notice none of this. That's actually insane. If I noticed this, I probably would have been in a better position. Swept the low on the 5 minute, swept this low again, you know what I'm saying? And just kept this wasting higher. I have to look at the higher time frame move and see where price was looking to go. And this was beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I didn't notice none of that. That's crazy. It's really crazy. I'm really surprised I didn't notice none of that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take out this high too. It has to. It's no way we. It's no way we're not. It's no way we're not. If we're not, we already have an SMT for the next day. Ooh, ooh. What day? What time is this? This is at 10. No, I think we're coming back up though. Actually, we might have another position. Hold on, because there's no way we're gonna edge that. There's no way we're gonna edge that. Let's respect it. If we create a 3 minute, I want to see a 3 minute inverse, or I prefer to see a five, but a three would be fine too. Let's say we get a 3 minute inverse. I'd look to go long because we just rebalanced into the move that created all the displacement up here, and this is the last. This is our discount, our final discounted premium, our discounted zone. So beautiful, longing, longing. Stop loss at this low to be safe. TP all the way up here. That's beautiful. Let's see if we get this. I know I did trade, you know what I'm saying, during the week, but it's like I honestly forgot what happened. You trace back into the 15-minute gap, created an inversion. Obviously, we're gonna get that reaction because we are coming out of a 5 minute. So obviously, be aware. That is something that I acknowledged already. So now something that I'm realizing is price is now just chilling in that range. We might just be gathering liquidity. We'll see what happens. All right, pushed up. Want to see price break above for break even. If we break above, if we break above this gap, we're in good standing because at the end of the day, we still have to take these highs. Nice. Nice. Oh my. Let's just go break even. No way for me to. Oh, edged the TP. Edged the TP. No. Only way for me to know we're going short is if we inverse. Oh no. Okay. No, I don't like that. I think we just created an SMT too. Honestly, now is where like trailing stops will be understandable. Will be very understandable. So I'll put it in profit real quick. Okay, boom. Boom. Ooh! How did I not notice none of this last week? What? I didn't notice none of this. I'm not even trolling with you. I did not notice none of this last week. That's crazy. Wow. Interesting. I need to prepare myself for this following week then. And we're only on Tuesday. Okay. Let's move on. I think there's one day I might not trade because I already know how it went. I think that's Wednesday. Uh, yeah, I think it's Wednesday. And as I expected, price did. What did we do? We came into. Let's go to the daily time frame. We came into the gap as I was looking for price to do. Came to the daily for value gap. Here is where we need to watch it because now this is really where price is going to start dumping. Why I'm saying that is because I already know. And on top of that, yeah, that was a really good trade. Now that I look at it, January price action really hasn't been bad. I just haven't really been watching the markets as much as I should have. So I'm glad I'm back testing. I'm very grateful that I'm back testing, bro. Very grateful that I'm back testing because if I didn't back test this, I wouldn't have noticed a lot of errors that I was making in the market. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. So we have like, what's going on? wow, like I'm really like I'm not disappointed. I'm just really like shocked to see that there were so many opportunities this week. It really wasn't a bad week. It's just really a patient week. Please do not be 9:30. Please do. And they again, again, again. So this is Wednesday at 9:30. Honestly, what's my draw today? Is it these highs? Because if my draw is the highs, then I'm looking for shorts. Okay. Oh, never mind. Not looking for shorts. Not worth it then. Not worth it at all for me. Didn't have an entry. There was no point. There was no sweep of a low. Let's see if there was actually. Going into market open. Yeah, not really my type. Of course, you're a trace and take. Nah, not worth it for me. I think I traded this day too, and I went break even a lot. So this was just not a best trading day for me. Cause there's no A plus setup in my vicinity, and I don't know right here. I'm bugging. I'm sorry. I was not looking. This is why I traded today because I wanted to see price come in because we came into this gap right here. Came into this gap. I didn't want to see a sweep of the low, but I just want to see price react. And once we respected this gap, I think I went on a 2-minute inverse for value gap, and then I entered. It was like somewhere over here or something. Yeah, I entered early, and then after price was just displacing very low. I think I had my stop loss right here, if I'm being honest with you. I honestly could have held this trade without being a pussy. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was. I don't know where my TP was, and I keep forgetting where my TP was. I don't know if it was right here or somewhere over here, but I don't know where my TP was, but I definitely did not hit the trade, so it's fine. You know, probably would have hit our break even or something. Because we edged our TP here, or probably the other asset took it while we probably created an SMT. So we probably created an SMT. So I already know what happened this day. I already know. So I don't want to like fake a trade. Um, I definitely don't want to fake nothing. So let's move on to the next day. We have Thursday price action. See how my laptop's looking. We're looking good. Looking good. Looking good. I don't know what my P&L is. I'm not really paying too much attention to that. I don't really care. This was probably one of my favorite trading days, and I missed an opportunity. So I'm honestly gonna review this one on my own just to see. Let me actually put it. Yes, because I'm not trying to do that right now. So boom. The reason why I missed on a good opportunity this week was honestly just because of just wrong asset, but everything that I had was correct. So as I expected, you know what I'm saying, we're coming out of a daily for value gap. We're sweeping highs, we're sweeping lows. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for price to respect this. As you see here, if you see carefully, we did have a candle close above, but we are probably looking to displace lower. You know what I'm saying? We are looking to displace lower. We created a change in the state of delivery. We're coming into this 1 hour gap. You know what I'm saying? We rebounded into this 1 hour gap. And not only that, we rebalance into this 1 hour gap. We have lows that we could take. We have these lows that right here that we could target. We have these lows right here that we could target. I have a bunch of areas that I want to see price come into before we sweep up higher. You know what I'm saying? We have a 30-minute gap right here. You know what I'm saying? I think I took this trade on ES, which is very unfortunate, but I was really looking for shorts. So going into the day, we do have this gap right here that we could look out for, because right here, if we sweep this low into this gap, we could probably look for some longs. So if anything, shorts might be the best option going into this area for longs. So what am I looking for? It's like 8 something. I'm looking for an area that could be inversed, right? So what did I do? It's 8:45. Boom, boom, bam. Bruh. Again, I missed my opportunity once again. But to be honest with you, the reason why I'm not too mad about it is because we don't even have the gap that I was looking for. The gap that I was looking for was like right here, but it was on a 15-minute time frame. I entered off of 15. So it's fine. I keep missing this opportunity. I don't know why I keep missing this opportunity, but I keep missing it. But that's fine because I want to look for the other opportunity that we had after the fact. So we had a long opportunity, at a long, and I want to know where we're getting the long from. That's not an order block. That is not an order block. Beautiful. This is actually beautiful. So I want to see what happens. Usually, I know we created an S&T here, so obviously this is the manipulation leg. One thing that I notice is when it's the manipulation leg, it tends to manipulate multiple times. So I would be very cautious on what's going on here. So we have a 3-minute gap right here. Beautiful 3-minute gap. If we come in, tap into this gap, if we don't tap into it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If any, 5-minute, even better. And now we have a 5-minute gap. Honestly, longs is probably the best option. Stop loss. Ooh, stop loss at the equal highs. Stop loss at the equal highs. I will move my stop loss. I will be moving my stop loss to this low after. So I'm going to keep that as a note, a side note for myself. Just to give myself extra room, sweep the low and then move up higher. Because we do have this 3-minute gap right here that we could look at. But I will be moving my stop loss depending on how the trade goes. Let's go long. You know what I'm saying? Let's go long. Let's look to go long here. I actually I didn't take any longs. I was looking for shorts, and then after I got mad because I didn't hit it. But we do have these equal highs here. We do have these highs that we could target and then come back. Where was it? I think it was on the on the 5-minute. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Beautiful. See? Oh wow. That was a beautiful, beautiful reaction. Another one? We're revisiting it. I see probably created an SMT here. I'm actually looking for shorts. I'm really glad I didn't I'm really glad I did not have my stop loss where I put it. We're now just ranging. I don't like range. After we break out, if we break out of this gap, this zone, I'll look for longs. I mean, not longs. I'll look to go put my stop loss at this area right here. Beautiful. Move my stop loss up. We're ranging right now. This is a good area to target, put my stop loss at. Personally, I would never be in a trade this long, but good. Oh, damn! I wanted to go break even. Damn, I wanted to go break even. Ah, damn. All right, come back up and then I'll go break even. Yeah, thank you. Oh wait, hey, I think we might actually just hit TP. If I'm being honest with you. Oh, whoa, what? I didn't even know I was in the trade for that long. But you could just see the change in the volatility when you're trading in Asia, London, and goddamn New York. What is it about New York, man? But yeah, bro, we basically that was a long trade, and if I'm being frank, I probably wouldn't be in that trade for that long. So yeah, that wasn't a bad trade. Was not. TP being hit right here is actually very beautiful. The only issue I personally have is the wait time. I would never be in a position that long. That honestly took literally the entire day. So yeah, that was a good trade. You know what I'm saying? Uh, good account balance. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we lost any trades today. Did we lose? I don't think we lost. I think we went 4 for. Yeah, we went 4. We had a 100% win rate. That's a minute. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a minute. So yeah, that was a good trade. Good little session that we had. Took more longs than sells because honestly, market was moving very bearish. And now that I look at it, I might as well just look at the market to see what's going to happen. So I'm going to chart it. But I am looking for, I am currently now looking for shorts only because of the fact that we did create a inverse. And not only that, we also created an S&T. ES took a high while NQ failed to take a high. So I'm just going to be watching the market very carefully just to see how price action is moving. Or if we come into these gaps right here, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But that's really just how I'm looking at price action right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm being very cautious. I'm being very aware. Just like how I was backtesting. Because there was a lot of things that I missed out on that I could have acknowledged while I was trading on ES and NQ. So I'm going to be way more aware of that. I'm going to watch the markets a little bit more carefully because I did miss out on a good amount of opportunities. And that honestly was on me, if I'm being completely honest with you. All of that was on me. So I'm definitely going to be watching the markets a little bit more, paying a good amount of attention to it, and making sure that I'm aware. So thank you guys for watching the video. Love always. We had a good little back testing session. I think it was like 30 minutes. And yeah, we're going to lock in. 2026 is our year. Let's lock in. Let's journal. And let's go.